Good morning and welcome to This Week. Until now, no American president had ever faced a criminal trial. No American president had ever faced a federal indictment for retaining and concealing classified documents. No American president had ever faced a federal indictment or a state indictment for trying to overturn an election or been named an unindicted co-conspirator in 2 other states for the same crime. No American president ever faced hundreds of millions of dollars in judgments for business fraud, defamation, and sexual abuse. Until now, no American presidential race had been more defined by what's happening in courtrooms than what's happening on the campaign trail. Until now.
Over the last 10 years or so, we've become numb to the things that are going on in presidential elections. For instance, Donald Trump and all of his controversies, the Access Hollywood tape. You know, they actually have people who believe that
was locker room talk.
The fact that he's cheated on every wife with the woman he married next, and that he has 5 children with 3 women. We've become numb to this and think that it's normal. This is not normal. It was very, very difficult for Bill Clinton to win the White House. In order for him to win, 2 things had to happen. George H.W. Bush had to renege on his promises, which he did, and Ross Perot had to come in and steal some votes from H.W. Bush to put him in the office. Clinton was known to have multiple scandals, but they really couldn't prove anything. And that was the pre-internet age, and I get it. Donald Trump, they got receipts on this man for committing tons of crimes, federal and state, and Republicans seem to ignore it. They're so quick to say Bill Clinton was a womanizer, he was a cheater, he cheated on his wife with the unpaid intern in the White House, and he should have never been president. He's a terrible president. But when you listen to the things that are going on with Donald Trump, well, everybody deserves a second chance. He can be redeemed. Well, everybody deserves a second chance. He can be redeemed. He's not perfect. God sent him. It's crazy. By doing this video, George Stephanopoulos put on a masterclass of what is and is not normal. He's trying to let us know, listen people, we have a person who actually made it to the White House and is trying to get back there, that has a litany of controversies that we would not excuse in the past. So why are we trying to excuse them now? Do you know that Joe Biden ran for president 3 times over 40 years? And the first time when he ran in the 80s, he had to rescind his campaign because they thought he plagiarized his college thesis? Yeah, I'm gonna let that simmer.
The scale of the abnormality is so staggering that it can actually become numbing. It's all too easy to fall into reflexive habits, to treat this as a normal campaign, where both sides embrace the rule of law, where both sides are dedicated to a debate based on facts and the peaceful transfer of power. But that is not what's happening this election year. Those bedrock tenets of our democracy are being tested in a way we haven't seen since the Civil War. It's a test for the candidates, for those of us in the media, and for all of us as citizens.
What do you think?